In this video, we're going to be doing the individual video for the last of the Snowtroopers in my collection. It's this guy right here. And this particular Snowtrooper is from the Legacy Collection Saga Legends line in the blue and white packaging in 2009. This guy's been with me for many years. I distinctively recall when I was staying with my grandparents back in July of 2009. We stopped at a Walmart and I got this guy. So he's been with me over almost 16 years now at this point. For many years, this was considered the best Snowtrooper you can get. And it's still a really good one. I like it a lot. Of course, now we have the new TVC one, which is by far the definitive Snowtrooper. But if you want some variety in your collection, this is still a great Snowtrooper to have. I did end up getting a few more over the years. These two guys here, I ended up getting from Tungori, I think, a few years ago. And he has had a lot of releases over the years. He was repacked into the main line for Legacy Collection towards the very end. Same wave as like Zuckuss and a few other Empire Strikes Back characters, I think. It was just before the Expanding Universe wave with Jason Solo, Jaina Solo, all those characters. And I know he was in some battle packs and like the Shadow of the Dark Side line. I think there was a Hoth battle set that they were this guy was included with, and I'm sure there's so many others out there that I'm not thinking of off the top of my head. I am fairly certain the original was in the vintage Saga collection line back in 2007, which looking back on it, for being a 2007 action figure originally, this guy was quite a bit ahead of his time. He is super articulated, although the articulation is not 100% perfect, but still really good. And I think this guy has held up nicely over the years. Put him in the position that he was in the package when I originally got him. Something like that. I always thought that looked neat. So I think the weathering on this guy is really good. That's one thing that the new TVC Snowtrooper doesn't have is much weathering at all, which I'm personally okay with. I mean, it is nice to have a clean variant. But if you want some weathered Snowtroopers, this one's a great contender. You can see his helmet here and his balaclava have a brownish tint to them. His armor here has some scuffs and some scrapes on it. His boots are the brownish yellow snow. He does have a little bit of a scrape on his knee armor there. Does have a soft goods comma, which is very nice. 2 pouches here. Of course, the backpack, which is a removable accessory. I will say that I think the backpack fits a whole lot better on this guy than it does on the TVC figure. This one is still really good, but I think the peg could have been just a little bit bigger to allow it to be more durable. It's kind of reminiscent to the days for me, like the Fett Legacy pack, Boba Fett's jetpack, where the peg just quite wasn't big enough to stay into place, and it feels like it's going to fall out on you. In terms of articulation, he's pretty much perfect, almost perfect, but he does have the ball joint at the head, and he does have a removable helmet, which does have the clone head underneath. The helmet does fit on pretty well, and you can barely tell he has a removable helmet, which is nice. But he does have hinged shoulders, which go way past 90. Now, he does have hinged elbows, but this is probably the biggest drawback on this action figure for the articulation is it doesn't even really go 45 degrees almost. That's about as far as it goes. It's one thing that Hasbro definitely need to improve upon with this guy. It does have swivel wrists, a swivel waist, I think. Pretty much acting as a swivel waist. Swivel hips, and then hinged knees. And hinged ankles as well. So pretty good articulation. I know some people are going to say, oh, it's nowhere near perfect because of the hips and all that. And yes, I understand, but given the time period and the functionality of this action figure, I think he's really good. In terms of accessories, he just comes with the E11 here. Nothing really new about that. And then of course, the helmet, balaclava, which are same piece, and the backpack. And because he is a Saga Legends character, he did have a weapons locker, and I'm fairly certain this is the exact one he came with, just the all-white locker. And because I do get people that say every now and then, oh, can't you show off the weapons again? I'll go ahead and, we'll just show them off again. So it is mostly prequel era weapons. The Battle Droid Blaster here. The Droid Grenade Launcher. The DC-15 Rifle, or the Carbine. There's the DC-17 Pistol. And I thought this weapons locker was complete, but it doesn't appear to be. But it does come with the Droid Sniper Rifle as well, and then the longer DC-15 rifle from pretty much the same era as this one. I've borrowed a lot of the weapons from these weapons lockers over the years, so not exactly sure which ones are complete and which ones are not. And we'll just show off these two guys here real quick. I think one of these guys has some paint on his foot or something. Or on his back, I forget. But they're all very similar. I don't think there's really any major differences. Kind of see there. The weathering's all about the same. Faces are about the same. Eyebrows are a little more slanted on this guy, I think. But I think that's about all I can really tell you about this Snowtrooper here. Would I recommend him for your collection? I definitely would. Even with the new TVC Snowtrooper, I still would say if if you really want a variety of snowtroopers and you want a huge army of them, I think this is a great snowtrooper to have. As far as price is concerned, I still think these guys are fairly affordable. Since he's had so many releases throughout the years, I think it's kind of diluted the market for these. And he was released so many times in the Saga Legends line that I think that one is pretty easy to get hold of. But it's a great action figure. I'm happy to have 3 of them. I won't even mind getting more still at this point, even after having all these guys. It'd be nice to maybe get one more just to have an even number of them. But I cherish this guy greatly since he's been with me for many years now, and it's just a great snowtrooper to have, and have nothing but great things to say about it. Other than maybe the elbow articulation, he's pretty much perfect in my book. But anyways, that concludes this review. I hope you enjoyed it. Stay tuned for plenty more in the future. There's always more to come. If you haven't already, please like the video and subscribe to the channel. I appreciate your support. And check out the links in the description if you haven't done so already. And as always, thanks for watching.